Дааг далантай, беруу булчинтай, төлөг сүүлтэй, торон бүхтэй, өнөд тарган, уяг цатгалан сар шиндээ сайхан шинэлж байна уу. Tsagaan Sar, which means white moon, is the biggest national and traditional holiday in Mongolia, celebrated from the 13th century. In 1206, when Temujin established the Great Mongol Empire and proclaimed as the Genghis Khan, he ordered to celebrate Tsagaan Sar in spring, aiming to raise peace, kindness, and respect among the Mongol people.
Mongols used to celebrate the holiday by wearing all white, riding white horses, eating white food made by dairy products, and exchanging white gifts.
Tsagaan Sar is a holiday that shows respect to elderly. It allows us Mongols to learn and to be proud of our national heritage, culture, tradition, and customs.
The Tsagaan Sar festivities begin with the making of different cuisine. Tsagaan Sar Eve is known as Bitun, when the moon is invisible during the first lunar phase. Mongols gather in their elders' place. It is the night of a lush feast, and Olbov is the centerpiece of the table, which serves steamed dumplings called bods, mutton, arag, which is a fermented mare's milk, and dairy products.
Okay, let's go inside to buy our ingredients for Olbov.
Now we'll show you how to cook Olbov.
The recipe of making Olbov starts with mixing wheat flour, warm water, sugar, and ghee/clarified butter.
And you must knead it over and over every 30 minutes until it's nice and solid.
Then you mold the dough into small separate pieces, which we call bembi. Olbov is a traditional Mongolian staple during Tsagaan Sar and other big holidays. Translated as Shu Soul Cake, Olbov is a deep-fried, oblong-shaped cookie.
This was my first time making the Olbov or the traditional Mongolian cookies today, as my family usually just buys them from the store for the occasion. Having helped make the cookies by hand today, I now realize and appreciate how much time and effort it takes to make them. And I realize it's a very fun activity you can do with your friends and family at home. The Olbov is a very unique and symbolic food item that's a must-have on the Lunar New Year's table. And I'm really happy to have learned how to make it.
Today we gathered all together for making Olbov for Tiger Year. Making of Olbov has a social significance and a family bonding experience. The preparation and cooking of the Olbov needs a family teamwork with happiness and peacefulness. Families make the soul-like impression with each cake with the wooden stamp that they pass down through the generations. My father gave me this wooden stamp. When I cook the Olbov, it reminds my parent.
After we split the big dough into small pieces, everyone kneads it by hand again, over and over.
Now we need to shape our bembi into a long cylinder before putting it on a stand.
There shouldn't be any crack. If there's a crack, It should be placed facing the stamp. And we press the dough using our thumbs, placing it evenly throughout the wooden stamp.
Then the cookie must be fried in the ghee, but today we'll use canola oil. And we fry the cookie until it has a golden tan color.
Mongols cook otbov not only as food, but also for a decorative purpose and as a symbol of intergenerational tradition.
As nomads, meat is an important part of our diet. For Tsagaan Sar, we cook oats, which is whole sheep's back with fatty tail. It's cooked before Tsagaan Sar and left outside for cooling.
Also, oats is served during other big holidays in Mongolia. But in Canada, we don't really cook oats. We cook lamb instead. There are some other important traditional dishes for the Tsagaan Sar festival. These are grilled side of a sheep and steamed boots/dumplings. In this time, families gather in the home of the eldest and start making and rolling doughs, mincing meat, and preparing fillings. Tsagaan Sar is a lavish feast so that we prepare days in advance, and all family members make large quantities of foods and freeze them to save for the holiday.
За энэ 5 эдэн засагдахдаа одоо доод цуур нь ер нь бол 5-аар ингээ эргэн тойрондоо 5-аар засдаг. А дээшлээд үе нь бол тухайн гэр бүлийн одоо эзний насны тооноос хамаарат 3, 5, 7, 9 үеэр засдаг байсан байна. За яагаад сондгоо гэвэл одоо хүний амьдрал тийм ээ жаргал зовлон жаргал гэсэн одоо байнга жаргалаар хэл жаргалаар дуусгалдаг бай гэснийг бэлэгдэж одоо сондгоо үеэр засдаг байсан. Залуу гэр бүлүүд бол 3 үеэр, ахмад гэр бүлүүд бол 9 үе бов засдаг байсан байна. Ааруул гэдэг бол монголчуудын одоо ахуй амьдралтай салшгүй холбоотой одоо малын сүү шим идэх элбэг дэлбэг байдлыг бэлэгдэж одоо энэ ааруулыг аль болох цагаан идэг ер нь илүү их засч өгдөө. Орой дээр нь бол хавгийн өрмөө тавьдаг. За тэр өрмө нь бол одоо сэтгэлийн хамгийн сайхныг бэлэгдэж одоо энэ голд нь тавьж өгөөд тэгээ хамгийн дээдлэлт нь одоо Монголын цагаан эдэний хамгийн дээдийн дээд гэж үздэг энэ шар тосыг байрлуулан тавьж өгд тийм уламжлалтай байсан байна.
Амар сайн байна уу? Сайхан шинэлж байна уу?
Сайхан шинэлж урт настай удаан жаргалтай ажиллаж байна.
Сайхан шинэлж байна уу?
Mongolians perform a special greeting called Zolgolt during the Tsagaan Sar. We meet the people whom we haven't seen for a while. Also, Tsagaan Sar gives us an opportunity to get to know our relatives.
With the sunrise, the traditional greeting starts. When greeting someone, the younger person stretches both arms with palms facing upwards to the older person. The older person puts the arm on the top while the younger one's arm goes underneath, supporting the elbow of the older one. Then the younger should say, "Amaro eno."
Mongolians greeting custom with hadag. Mongolians greet each other holding a traditional ceremonial scarf called hadag on Tsagaan Sar. Hadag is a long piece of fabric, mainly made of silk material. Mongolians have always respected and symbolized hadag, which uses to show their highest appreciation and respect towards someone. Since the spread of Buddhism in Mongolia, greeting with the hadag became a tradition among aristocrats and monks, and later among the general public. Mongolians mostly use hadag to greet family members, like their parents and grandparents, as well as teachers. There are 5 different colored hadag, which are yellow, white, blue, red, and green.
This is Mongolian boats. Not bass, not booze, boats. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Have some boats.
This is how we eat boars.
За энэ жил 17 дугаар жарны буян үйлдэх чимээх усан бар жил сайхан жил гарч байна. За энэ жилдээ төмөн олноороо төвшин амгалан, илгээрээ инх амгалан, эрүүл сарвал байх үлзийтэй сайхан ёроолыг өөд нүргэн төвшүүлье.
Эрүүл боловсгоо.
Эрүүл боловсгоо.
Сар шиндээ сайхан шиндээ.